Hey there, everybody. How you doing tonight? Matting here with another box hunt. Going through a box of $half just to see if we can find some NAFC, some proofs, some silver, and check out a few. Maybe we can find some DDOs or something. Although I'm still learning those. How you doing tonight, Maximus? Good to see you. Thanks for making it out tonight. Hope everybody's having a good week this week so far. I know that as of right now, I am. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Just making sure. I had a problem with our mic last week, and I thought I was having the problem again, but I see we're not. I checked this earlier, and I did not have any enders. So, why don't I just get down to it? Had a good week so far, just working a ton of hours. Work ended up making me stay 13 hours, what was it, Thursday, and a ton of hours. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm still learning which ones are DDOs, which ones are not DDOs. You know how it is. It's a learning process. Oh, I got to grab myself a box to put these in. Well, this will work. Nope, that's full. I'll throw it in this for now. Hey, Broussard, how you doing? I'm pretty good. Worked a lot this week, but not too bad. Hey, Mike, how's it going, buddy? There's our winner from There's our winner from Monday. Yes, he is here. Well, there you go. It's about time you got some ripe stuff there, Broussard. Yeah, I admit I've never had a pinched nerve. I have had pulled muscles, and I got a torn ligament in my right knee. But I'm not a huge fan of doctors, so I haven't gotten it taken care of yet. Yeah, I don't know any Mike Wolf. I know I'm Mike Wolf. Excuse me. a well beat up one. Don't forget to bring some for everybody, Mike. Hey, Treasure Trolls, how you doing, buddy? There's my Michigan brother. Haven't seen you in a while. How's you been? Yeah, I can get behind that. They've been having me, the boss has been having me working 14 hours, 13 hours this week. I ended up taking the weekend off, go up to Caseville for the cheeseburger festival, and so he wanted me to basically I had to do all my regular work, but I only had 3.5 days to do it because I ended up leaving work early today. Miss Manning is currently getting herself a pedicure. So she's not going to be in here tonight. So you're stuck with just me. Yep, I just learned a word tonight. Pedicure. It's not when your pet is sick and take them to a vet. Yeah. 55. No, that's cool. You got it on. Did you videotape going through it? Or are you going to? Treasure Trolls. Oh yeah, it'll be here in a few weeks. Okay. I know I went through and looked at the enders on this box. I didn't see any silver. I'll admit, normally for the boxes that I use for doing on live stream, I like to leave them unopened so I can open them on screen. But I also admit that I have zero patience and I want to look at the enders every time I get them. So I open it up. Boy, that's a pink coin. I wonder if you can see that. I know that right here. That's what we're looking for is silvers. Anything 1970 and older. And this looks kind of cool. It's kind of pink. It's only a 91, but it's got a pink color to it. I've never seen that before. And that's kind of cool. Yeah. Luckily, usually that makes them happy, treasure trolls. Although I'll admit, Miss Madding, if I told her I bought a collection, she'd probably just look at me and say, "What'd you get?" And then she'd say half is hers, and then take the other half too. You know, Miss Madding there, she doesn't go for the purses and stuff like that. I actually had a Christmas, and I ended up tried to buy one for her, and she said no, she didn't want it. And of course, the what she uses is pretty much a suitcase anyway. Yeah, that's kind of how Miss Madding is. I talk about my coins and what I'd like to do with some of them, and she said, "No, you can't get rid of that. That's mine. No, nope, not that one either. No, no, we're keeping that forever." So, what do you grow on your farm, Broussard? I know I've looked a few times, and it looks like a variety of things. But what's your main crop you do there? Peppers this year. What kind of peppers? Bell peppers, or I don't even know how those grow. Bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, red peppers. Now tomatoes I can get behind. I love me fresh. Okay. I love me some fresh tomatoes. You ever been a fan of store bought? I don't know what the flavor is, just different. But when my mom used to grow the tomatoes, I'd be stealing all the red ones that were in the garden because I'd be eating them just straight. Oh yeah. Are we gonna have a tomato shortage again? I know. What was it? A few years they ended up a lot of fast food restaurants. Back when I was going to fast food restaurants, they were telling us you had to specifically request tomatoes or they wouldn't put it on it. Yeah, my mom always had a little garden. Nothing like a farm or anything like that, but she used to grow her own jalapenos, all her own peppers, all that stuff. The jalapenos, she never had a problem with me trying to get them. Okay. Boy, I hope to find some silver. I was skunked last week. Anybody got any fun plans this weekend? Where are you at, Treasure Trolls? What city? Well, what basic city? I know it wasn't supposed to rain over here tonight, but this is Michigan. You don't like the weather? Wait a minute, it's going to change. Monroe? Okay, we're in St. Clair County. It's not supposed to rain, but like I said, this is Michigan. Don't like it, just wait a few minutes. It's going to change. What do you got going on this weekend, Maximus? Oh, getting married. That's right. You're getting married, aren't you, Maximus? Congratulations again. Yeah, 2 days and you're getting married. So yeah, you're a little bit you're decent amount south of us. We're about 45 minutes northeast of Detroit, right on the water. Yep. Congratulations, Maximus. Getting nervous yet? I know me and Miss Manning just got married a little over a year ago in May. And we've been together for a while, 5 years or so. But I'll admit I was nervous. £6 burrito challenge. Where's that at? I know Port Huron. We're basically Port Huron. It's easier to say Port Huron to anybody because most people don't know the actual city I live in. I know me and Miss Madding, we're heading to Caseville for the Cheeseburger Festival. So that's where we're going to be going this weekend. In fact, we're leaving tomorrow. I like that Bay City area. It's nice. Oh. £6 of beef, chicken, and rice. and you have 15 minutes to eat it, I could do it. I'm a big boy. It might require me going a day or two without eating to make sure, but I could probably do it. 6 pounds is a lot, though. I will admit that. That's a lot. Yeah, just eat it, go out and walk around and hunt for a little while, and relatively quickly you're going to be ready for some more, right? Now, is it one of those, if you eat it all, you get it for free type of things? See, I know your game. I know it because I play it. Eat yourself stuffed and then go walk around for a little while so you're not so stuffed anymore. Oop. It's twice that happened. Yep, I'm 5'8" as well, Maximus. And Miss Madden keeps on telling me I need to lose some weight. The problem is the common way to lose weight is to be walking and running and doing stuff like that. And with the torn ligament in my knee, I can only do that for so long. So. I pretty much did cut out sugar, Broussard, and it wasn't all that hard for me. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat much of that. I went from regular soda to diet soda. And right now, my main drink of choice is this stuff right here. I want to make sure I don't get too much of a trademark. But that's sugar-free. Really wasn't all that hard cutting out sugar for me. Yep, I cut out sugar. I cut out fast food. It's just with the, like I said, with the torn ligament, it's hard to keep weight down because I don't move around as much as I used to. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that's the way to do it. Well, that's half a box so far and nothing yet. But I will admit I am hopelessly addicted to caffeine. Hopelessly. Caffeine's going to be the toughie to give up, I will admit that. Yep, that's what everybody tells me. I cut that out, I'll probably drop 30 pounds, 40 pounds relatively quickly. I usually just look at them and tell them, you don't want me to stop drinking soda. I get cranky and ornery and headachy, and my problem is, treasure trolls, is coffee. I have to add so much sugar for it to taste good to me that it's sort of defeating the purpose. If I drink coffee, it's basically sugar water with a little brown stuff added to it. So all the money I'd be saving by not drinking soda anymore, I'd be losing I wouldn't be losing the weight because then I'd be drinking a lot of sugar. I know. I actually talk to people and they're surprised I don't like coffee. I just looked that up and said, you know what? I figured when I was younger that was a sign of being an adult, and I guess I'm just not an adult yet. I agree. I started looking in that, and it is surprising me how much everything has sugar. Yep. I know a lot of those flavored creamers, they have a decent amount of sugar in them. But to give you an example, I've used that vanilla, the liquid creamer. I forgot who makes it. I used that, and I add sugar to it. Well, see, the exercise part, I'm actually pretty okay with. I can exercise. I just can't walk very long. Look at Mike Wolf. But yeah, the exercise part, it's actually no problem. I can exercise, I can lift. It's just the walking part with my knee. I just can't do it for very long. I know Miss Matting just bought herself a bicycle, and I might actually go get one of those because I can, if the knee starts getting too bad while I'm riding the bike, I can just coast for a while give it a rest like that and keep on going. Yeah, you sound like me, Mike. I don't drink coffee. I drink soda all day. Or Monster Energy drinks. I drink them all day too. I know right now I am 5'8". I'm probably pushing about 230, 230, 240, somewhere around there. I really don't know exactly how much I weigh because my opinion is ignorance is bliss in that case. So if I don't know how much I weigh, it's not a problem. But and I am pushing 43, 40, 44, 44 years old. Miss Manning wasn't here to tell me how old I am. Nothing yet. The only thing I found so far, Maximus, is the coin up there in the corner. It's actually got like a pink hue to it. It's actually kind of cool. A rose-colored coin. I don't know. I might have to go to a different bank. Get from another bank for a little bit. The first box I got from these guys had a bunch of silver on there. And we were actually doing pretty good. We find, one or two every other box from that place. Well, this is the other. It's so far. It's not over yet. But if I don't find silver in this one, this will be two in a row with nothing. I don't know about sweating, but I do know that if I don't have caffeine of some sort, I get my body doesn't like it. My body doesn't like not having caffeine. And I agree with you, Broussard. It is a matter of letting your body get used to it, but that is a torturous amount of time that you don't have it to let your body get used to it. Pretty nice. We're not even finding any NIFCs. I know I do have to drink more water. That's what Miss Manning keeps telling me. She said that'd be part of a good way to help you lose some weight. Drink more water. And I kind of got to agree with the comedian. I saw once that said, you know what? As far as losing weight, if you drink more water, it makes you less thirsty, not less hungry. I tried to, like I said before, I tried so hard to acquire a taste for coffee, because not only is it probably better for you than drinking Monster energy drinks and diet soda, but it's a whole lot cheaper. I just can't. I've tried. Now, see, I got you there, Broussard. I I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer very often. It's actually kind of funny. I'm a rum guy, and I can drink rum or even Jaeger all night and maintain pretty good. But you give me 3 or 4 beers, and I end up getting pretty tipsy pretty quickly on beer. Yep, I actually made myself the DD most of the time, because I've seen too many bad things in life. So as far as any time I have a moment where I even think I might have to drive, I don't drink. Although I don't know if you noticed this or not, Mike. Um, what I noticed was that when people find out that I don't really drink, um, they seem to really want to get you to drink after that point. They just won't let it go. They're like, oh, just one, come on. And they keep on pestering you to have a few drinks. And that never made sense to me. Wine, I've tried wine. I am definitely not an adult enough for wine. Every time I try a sip of any wine, I automatically taste vinegar. Yeah, I cannot do wine even a little bit. Yeah, me too, Maximus. 2, 3, 4. It doesn't take me many beers to get tipsy. But I think I finally figured out why that is. Because I don't like beer, and I really only drink it under protest. I drink it real fast. So when you drink beer real fast, when you have 2 or 3, and you just basically chug them like they're water, and you just ran a race, they get you quick. I agree with you, Treasure Trolls. And more times than not, I actually let Miss Madding do the drinking because I have the mentality that I'll do just about anything, whether I'm drunk, drinking or not. So what I like, the other thing I like to tell people is picture that mentality where you'll do anything and add alcohol to that. It can get real messy real quick. Well, that means you get to drink every time you guys go out, right? You know what? My parents really didn't drink all that much. They weren't heavy drinkers. Um, Let me correct that. My parents weren't heavy drinkers while I was alive. I have heard many stories about when I wasn't alive about both my parents. But once they had me, um, they ended up not drinking so much. Well, Broussard, here in Michigan, it's legal. The something else. And you know what? I actually agree with that. I voted for it to be legal. I don't do it, but I think it should be legal. I mean, it truly is one of those things that everybody's doing it. Might as well tax it and make some money off of it. Yeah, well, I'll be probably having a few drinks Saturday as well because, like I said, we're going to the Cheeseburger Festival in Caseville, Michigan, and we got a hotel, so there'll be zero driving the whole time we're there. So I won't be able to fend off the people trying to get me to drink. But Maximus, you deserve to have a few beers. Make sure you have them after, not before. You may not know it now, but if you're drunk at your wedding, your wife will say something about it later on in your marriage. I actually agree with you, Broussard. Um, Medically speaking, I hear it's healthier. It's natural. There's, if you grow it yourself and maintain it yourself, it's healthier. Um, and to tell you the truth, like I said, I just always agreed that it should be legal. You know, it all comes down to, in my opinion, community standards dictate what laws are really. I mean, so when it's to the point in life where everybody is doing something, you kind of got to go with it and make it legal, in my opinion. And it's not like the other stuff, but just call it other stuff. It's easier that way. It's not like that's a new thing. That's been around for as long as people have been around. You know, it's always been there. Humans have always been using it. Now, it is my choice not to do it, but I believe it should be my choice whether I do it or not. Exactly, Broussard. I was going to say that. Um, that, you never hear about, people doing that stuff and robbing a bank, or people doing that stuff and beating their wife or husband, or, getting into big fights. That stuff is more of a mellow it down and all that stuff. At least it always was in my experience back in the day. Last 3 rolls. Well, what do you got planned this weekend, Broussard? Hey, Ramon, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, brother. The Yankees they're doing very, very good right now. They're averaging eight points a game? They're just running away with it. I just hope they don't peter out once it comes to October. Making powder, huh? I thought you wanted to change the subject, Broussard. Excuse me. Oh, well, finally found something. It ain't great, but it is at least something. It's a 2014 NIFC. I'm going to have to go over there and take a look at it, Maximus. At least it's something. No, Ramon, she's out there getting getting her nails painted, and I'll make the same joke I made earlier. I learned a new word today. The new word is pedicure, and in case you're curious, pedicure does not mean taking the dog to the vet to get healed. Really, that's really. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's totally a dad joke. I know, Broussard, I know. But that's really good, Maximus. Getting a silver quarter. I know I've only gotten 2 boxes of quarters, and I found 1 silver in it. I just don't search quarters very often. But I have heard that it is not, you don't find silver quarters very often. Well, no silver today. Kind of bummed about that. I think what I'm going to have to do is go through this next one. If I don't get any silver out of it, we'll have to go to a different bank, see if we can get something there. Really, Broussard? I thought it was a cure. Not much in these boxes, just the 2014. But I don't think I have that one, so that might actually be something at least. They won't order you anything? Why not? I've actually had zero problem with any bank actually talking to me, and I just ask. As a matter of fact, I went in the first time I went in to get my first group of pennies. I actually went in there. I told them I was a coin collector, and told them that, you know what, I'm going to be going through coins, seeing if I can find rare and stuff like that. And I said, I was wondering if you had maybe, 10, 20, rolls of coins, pennies that I could go through. And they looked at me and said, well, would you be interested in getting a box of them? I was like, well, absolutely I would. I'd be very interested in getting a box of them. And you know what? They had a few boxes there. They said, you want any more? Just let us know. And I started getting a regular every week. I was getting 2 or 3 boxes. Anytime I want any box of any type, they have it to me by Thursday. So, and we're a pretty small town too. We only have one bank in town here, but I'm so close to Detroit that you get progressively more and more banks as we get closer to Detroit. Hi, Miss Manning.
Oh, you got all the quarters there.
$50.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
Hi. I'm exhausted.
She's back from healing the dog.
Healing the dog?
Pet.
Oh, pet it. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're all done.
Yep.
That didn't take
just
long.
Finished up. Didn't really find anything. Just
you didn't?
2014 NIFC.
Hi, everyone.
Well, they can't see your face. You gotta duck down.
Hi, everyone. Oh, show us your toes. Well, I don't know how I could do that.
I don't think you have
but
to show
they
them
do
your
look
toes.
pretty. They're a pretty blue, a sky blue. Oh, shoot. Hi, Clinton. How are you?
Hey, Clinton, you got in here just at the right time when Miss Manning showed up.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'll just sit for a second. Oh, snap. Oh, my gosh, honey. It's all right. So how's everybody doing? So you didn't find any silver tonight, huh?
Nope, I didn't find nothing.
Aww.
But the only thing I found was this one right here. It's kind of rose colored.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I can see that.
Cool.
Yeah, was Mel in here tonight?
Nope, I haven't. Mel was not here.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No.
Really?
Hello, Ramon. Hello, Bouchard. Maximus. Hi, everyone.
Everybody was asking about you, where you were.
Yeah.
So I did the same curing the dog joke a couple times.
You're funny. Did you tell everybody that we're going up to Cheeseburger Festival?
Cheeseburger Festival, yeah.
Yeah, Emily just got back, and she said we are going to have a riot.
Yep.
She said every other store, she said it'll be all Jimmy Buffett bands.
Yep.
You know, that kind of music, Margaritaville.
That's why I was telling you to start listening to the playlist on the on the app there, so that you can get familiarized with Jimmy Buffett music.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Clinton. I hope you feel better.
Yep, I hope you feel better too, buddy.
There you go. Yeah.
This was actually a pretty quick stream, Clinton. Anyway, Clinton. Because didn't find anything but one NAFC. But yeah, they have a cheeseburger festival in Caseville, Michigan. I was actually talking to Treasure Trolls of Michigan, seeing if maybe he was going to go there. But he's not. He's going up to Bay City.
Oh, is he? Well, Bay City's not that. That's just around the corner because we're in the thumb.
Yep.
And it's just, yeah.
Yep, it's not that far away.
Yeah. So I hope you feel better soon, Clinton. Hopefully, maybe we'll see you on Monday night on our box battle.
Yep, Maximus. I'm actually I don't know. I've never, other than cents. You know, most of the banks, they'll just order me 2, 3, 4, or 5 boxes of cents. I've never tried to get more than 1 box a week of $50. I just go through 1 box a week, the box you see me go through here on the live stream. But I have heard where some of the banks, I've never heard $15. I've heard a lot of them will charge like $5, and I basically told them, well, if they charge me money to get money, I wouldn't be going to that bank. I might, in fact, close my account or use that as my dump bank.
Yeah, well, I hope you start feeling better, Clinton, so you can go live.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Clinton, Mr. Madden won.
What I won?
Didn't you
win?
Oh,
yeah, I won the box battle.
He ended up winning the other night, by the way.
By 1 point. I got just enough of a lead at the beginning, so when Miss Manning turned on the heat, we ended up beating her by 1 point.
Yep, it was real close.
I know, Clinton, exactly. I mean, and she kept on saying, well, Sandy's not here. I need Sandy for luck.
Yeah.
And we did end up doing the Clinton spin a few times. Even shouted your name out a few times.
We even shouted your name out, yeah. So, yeah.
Yep, Maximus is getting married Saturday.
Oh, congratulations, Maximus. Congrats.
Yep, so it's been a pretty productive talking stream. We didn't find much, but
yeah, I get it.
Like I said, I actually like that one. I think it's kind of cool. I might keep that one.
Well, I heard when Mel's Coin Corner, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
When he did that shout out, he mentioned how nice that
that kid 62 Canadian younghead.
Yeah, the one that was the rainbow. You know, the toning.
Yep.
He said how pretty it was.
And I actually agree with you, Clinton. That's why me and Miss Madding try to only go twice a week. We don't want to do too many more because we don't want to be burned out on it. And I usually have YouTube running, and I lurk a lot because I'm usually going through coins. So I'm on a lot of streams. I just don't talk all that much until I'll start talking. Because when you start talking on the streams, as I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, typing in the chat, that's a lot. And if you're trying to go through coins and look for stuff, the chat tends to consume what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I still I'll take a break and talk for, 10, 20 minutes of a stream or something like that.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, but he was telling me the other night that I was lurking.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't, but he had a channel up.
Yeah,
I popped in.
Yep, I was watching Saca Plata.
And I came in.
He's a pretty good show. He's growing. He goes through $50. And, I chat every now and then, but I was going through cents. And Miss Manning, she's like staring at reading everything that is said in chat.
I was reading the chat. I was just enjoying reading the chat. And he's like,
and I'm like, look at you. You're lurking. You're lurking on my channel.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I kind of like these. It's a low stress, not much going on, just a bunch of chatting and a bunch of talking while we go through a $50 box. And thanks everyone for coming out. Sorry we didn't find anything. I agree with you, Broussard. I like the smaller channels too. It's hard to get a word in edgewise when you're on some of the bigger channels. But I do talk on a lot of those bigger channels as well. Look at that.
What's that?
There was a wheat penny underneath the
underneath the plate thing? No kidding.
A 1954D.
Well, it was nice stopping by and saying hi to everybody. Hopefully we'll see you guys all out on Monday night. Everybody have a great weekend. Yep. Have a great night. And Clinton, I hope you feel better soon.
Yep, hope you feel better soon, Clinton. But thank you everybody for coming out, and everybody have a great night. Thank you.